Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. All right, so check out what has happened now. So Bitcoin, over the course of Tuesday and Wednesday of this week, boy, it's been a wild ride. We did see this increase, this price activity really increase. Bitcoin did wick down actually as low as $35,000. And then we really just saw it soar over those 2 days, 8.49%, so almost 8.5%. And then, guys, as of yesterday, so late Wednesday into yesterday, Thursday, November the 16th, we did see the price come right back down about 6.4%, right? And now, guys, we're just kind of vacillating in here. So wild ride for Bitcoin. We're seeing these wide fluctuations, a lot of buying, a lot of selling pressure. When we look at it on the hourly, guys, it looks like chaos. Let's zoom out back on the daily, and you guys can see this pattern that is forming here is actually quite common. We generally tend to see these huge swings up, and then a lot of volatility once we do get to this top here. So as you guys can see, I'll throw it back on the hourly so you guys can see it better. We did hit a high. Let me just keep one line up there. So we did hit a high up here of $38,000. We did touch that back on November the 9th. Bitcoin did come back up. It did touch that level again on November the 15th, right up here, and then was rejected, could not make higher highs. So that is not a good sign for the bullish trend to continue. Again, like I say, I have a feeling we are going to see this market retrace. We are seeing greed slowly diminish. We're seeing the market cap over here, 1.39 trillion, so just under 1.4 trillion. And we've been seeing it at 1.4 trillion over the last week, but now it is slowly declining. 24-hour volume is declining. Bitcoin dominance still holding at about 51%. But guys, in the last 24 hours, most cryptocurrencies have lost some gain. So Bitcoin is down 2.23. We've got Ethereum down 5% roughly. BNB coins down 2.88. XRP down 4.47. And Solana, one of those ones that was a big gainer, is down quite a bit, 8.67%. So it's going to be a tumultuous time. I have a feeling that the winter is going to be, well, it's going to feel like a bit of a crypto winter, even though we have seen gains since the beginning of 2023. It's all par for the course, guys, for what we are to expect next. We'll thaw out during the springtime, at least this is my prediction, and then we'll really start to see these cryptos rally. When we talk about XRP, looking at those same trends, the same volatility, because it was mimicking Bitcoin, now trying to move up, but XRP not being able to find its footing, and now we're finding it at 61 cents. So no need to be alarmed. I think if anything, maybe a good time to be accumulating, not right this second. At least that's not what I'm doing. For my Patreon subscribers, I'm going to keep you guys updated. You can find all that information at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. That is where I'm posting my portfolio, showing you guys how much money I've put into these altcoins that I've purchased for this particular bull run. I'm going to be sharing my XRP exit targets. I'm also going to be sharing a resource that I've talked about on this channel in the past, but I'm going to be uploading that and having it readily available for my patrons. That is essentially what the market is doing right now. In terms of Ripple XRP news, Michael Branch bringing this to our attention, speaking at a fireside chat with Link2, a pre-IPO investment platform. Linda P. Jones outlined her insights into the expected timeline and factors influencing Ripple's decision to go public. Now, I've talked about this concept in the past, the fact that, they are probably going to go public during a bull run, so not quite yet, probably near the high of the bull run. I've got the Coinbase chart up here, guys, and as we know, as I've been mentioning more and more while relating this to the Ripple IPO, Coinbase did IPO back in April of 2021, when we were seeing new highs for Bitcoin, XRP, and other cryptocurrencies. Well, Linda P. Jones apparently just gave a detailed presentation. She recently offered a detailed forecast regarding the potential initial public offering of Ripple. Speaking at a fireside chat, she talked about her insights and the expected timeline and factors influencing Ripple's decision to go public. So Jones stated via the X platform, here's my interview with Link2 today. We talked about when Ripple might go public, back of the envelope calculation of what the stock might be worth and potential acquisition targets. Despite Ripple's apparent lack of immediate need for IPO-related funds, Jones suggested that investor pressure might compel the company's executive towards this path. She elaborated, well, like I said, Ripple was founded in 2012, and I think their investors want the exit, and Brad Garlinghouse will get pressure to do that, even though they don't need the money from the IPO. So there could be other political factors involved that will influence whether Ripple decides to IPO or not. I'm sure there's been lots of rumblings already about the IPO within the within the board and within investors, early investors in Ripple. Again, this company does not need money. Think about it, though. If this company does go public, what that would mean, well, for the initial investors, but guys, more importantly, for XRP holders, we talked a little bit about what that would mean in terms of XRP price. I mean, if they decide to IPO and let's say a share is worth $200, I don't know, I'm just throwing out a number. Somebody who sees this might think, oh, wow, here's a company that is in fintech. They do all things blockchain. They work with big banks. They're a huge company. A lot of potential to make money here on this stock. Oh, gee, but the stock is $200. I really would rather invest in something that is not as expensive because I want to really leverage my investment. So, well, what else do they do? Oh, look, they use XRP. Boom, move to a crypto exchange, realize that XRP is trading at a way lower price, and there you go. There you have potentially more investors into XRP, even just indirectly from a potential IPO. So I think that that's quite possible. Her forecast hinges on a broader economic outlook predicting a bull market spurred by decreasing inflation and interest rates, thereby creating a conducive environment for public offerings. I do think we will go into this incredible bull market that will happen from the crypto of inflation and interest rates that will lead to a very strong rise in stocks that will allow the IPO market to get very hot next year, she added. Jones pinpointed mid-May of 2024, specifically around May 15th, as the ideal window for Ripple's IPO. Now, I maintain that, knowing what I know now and seeing what I have seen now, okay, the fact that Coinbase did IPO literally on the date, literally, okay, guys, on the exact day that the market hit the high, does get me scratching my head and get me asking some questions. How much do these guys know about how the market gets to its high? Also, remember that tweet when David Schwartz said, it's going to be my most unpopular tweet, but please take profits. He also said that, boom, I think pinpointed to the day of this particular high here. Here, let me see if I can find that tweet. I think it was right here, David Schwartz. If we just look this up, will this take me directly to this tweet? Of course it will. David Schwartz posted this. This is probably going to be my least popular tweet ever. But if you have life-changing amounts of cryptocurrency, please take some time to seriously consider selling some to reduce your risk and exposure. This is not any kind of prediction, right, about what the market will do. Things that make you go, Posted on April the 13th, 2021. April 13th, 2021 was literally, it was the day before the all-time high. This was, Coinbase launched this on April 14th, 2021. And let me just bring the XRP chart back up here. There we go. What was April 13th? April 13th. Get rid of that. April 13th was there, okay? Boom, that day there. So that's what David Schwartz posted, which gets me wondering, I think these guys really do know what's coming down the pike, and they're keeping it a secret. But those are good clues to look for, certainly, to give us an indication of when the all-time high has occurred. Michael Branch here bringing this to our attention, too. Now, I still can't get over the fact that this guy's yammering on about this. And clearly, I don't mean Michael. I mean Charles Gasparino. Ripple's legal victory in the XRP case called idiotic. Really? Come on, man. In a recent Twitter exchange between prominent lawyer Bill Morgan and financial journalist Charles Gasparino, Morgan expressed his displeasure with Gasparino's comments regarding the legal status of XRP, the digital asset associated with Ripple. Charles Gasparino, a senior correspondent at Fox Business, expressed his opinion on Twitter that Ripple did not win the ongoing lawsuit with the SEC. Instead, he stated that XRP holders, particularly retail investors, won for the time being due to Judge Netburn's decision to deny the SEC's motion to strike Ripple's fair notice defense. Gasparino called the ruling idiotic and the laugh of the Southern District. He indicated that, this indicates that Gasparino believes the ruling was poorly reasoned and may not hold up in future legal proceedings. I don't understand how Charles just kind of did this 180. I really wasn't paying too much attention, but I feel like, there was a point in time when it happened and it just kind of caught us all off guard. And then he's just been negative. Mr. HBAR here bringing up the tweet with a laughing emoji, laughing at this. Ripple didn't win. Retail XRP holders won for now because Judge Torres issued a truly idiotic split the baby ruling. That's the laugh of the Southern District. Dude, you hump mortgages and invest in XRP. That makes you a two-time loser, you moron. Sad, ha. I don't get this guy. He's just, sad, ha. What a clown. At this point, I just don't even know why he's trying to egg on the XRP community, and he's completely wrong. I mean, we have won. XRP is not a security. XRP is not going to be considered a security in the United States. That's the ruling. And, as per all the legal analysts that are in the XRP community, they are saying, no, this is a win for XRP holders. This is why the exchanges are relisting it, because there is certainty now. You think they'd really be relisting it if there was a large chance that XRP is going to be considered a security now? I highly doubt it. I don't think they'd go through that whole rigmarole. Anyway, wanted to thank Michael and Mr. HBAR for posting that. Here's some more breaking news, guys, from Steven Narioff. Ethereum rescue and restructure plan. In late 2014, Ethereum was in trouble. Vitalik Buterin asked Steven Narioff to do a full diagnostic assessment and recommendations on how to save Ethereum and restructure it for the long-term and long-term success. Over the early months of 2015, Steven and Vitalik spoke many times. These are 5 of those conversations that happen to be recorded. So somebody has created, thank you to Altura NFT for their support in bringing this piece of history to life. And now you guys can see that they have minted an NFT of these conversations. You guys can see it down here, 2 hours and 44 minutes and 7 seconds. And so you guys, I'll link this in the description for you guys. You can listen to this here. If you want to purchase the NFT, you can too. John Deaton here saying, this certainly raises questions regarding the due diligence. Hinman testified about performing before granting the free pass. Why hasn't the SEC turned over the emails and documents sought by the Empower US lawsuit? Very, very good question. So for any of you guys interested in this, I will, again, link this in the description. Right now, it's selling for $833.34 or 999 Matic tokens. But I haven't listened to it. If you press play, though, it's all there. So thought that was interesting to note, more coming out with regards to this scandal too. Wanted to thank Steven Narioff and John Deaton for posting that. Meanwhile, Ripple partners keep building, guys, like this partnership. Brand new, TerraPay has partnered with Maya. So TerraPay is a Ripple partner, a UK-based Ripple partner. They've announced a new partnership with Maya in order to provide secure and fast cross-border payments to Filipino clients around the world. Following this announcement, the companies aim to make international remittances more accessible, secure, and convenient for Filipino customers around the globe. Clients of the Maya application will be enabled to benefit from convenient, seamless money transfers from Korea, Singapore, the USA, and the Middle East through TerraPay's extensive global network. In addition, TerraPay and Maya will focus on optimizing the customer experience while also ensuring the security of transactions and offering faster transfer times, competitive exchange rates, and overall affordable borderless payment options. By leveraging TerraPay's adaptable payments technology, Maya will be allowed to expand its network of clients in order to access convenient cross-border payment methods. So TerraPay, a prominent cross-border payment company based in the UK, but they are looking to extend their reach. Korea, Singapore, the USA, and the Middle East. So really kind of running the gamut there. Their recent strategy of development, secure payment networks that aim to give businesses and companies the possibility to develop transparent and safe user experiences. And it looks as though, just based on these regions, it looks as though they're not really focused on any one region. They really want to kind of, expand as much as possible. It seems in November of 23, payments company Magnati partnered with TerraPay as well. I don't know if you guys remember that. In order to provide merchants and traders with an additional payment method. Following this strategic deal, African visitors and residents in the UAE were enabled to pay for goods and solutions by leveraging their preferred digital wallets. As part of the overall development plan, Magnati intended to drive improvements in security in the payment industry by using the 50.00 payment terminals that accept TerraPay-enabled wallets in Africa. I think they meant 50,000 payment terminals that accept TerraPay-enabled wallets in Africa. So we're seeing TerraPay, a prominent company in Africa, 50,000 payment terminals available there. And so that's just going to broaden the utility. Huge news there for Ripple partner TerraPay, partnering up with another payment provider, Maya. Also happen to see this with regards to Ripple partner Neem, guys. They're seeking regulation under the fintech law in Mexico. If regulated under the framework of the fintech law in Mexico, the platform would join a universe of 67 authorized entities, of which 45 are electronic payment fund institutions with firms specializing in payment segments for the business sector. So Neem, one of those prominent Ripple partners, again, another one here trying to seek out their niche and, grab their piece of the pie. So global payments firm Neem, headquartered in Singapore and San Francisco, will seek to acquire a license to operate under the terms of the law to regulate financial technology institutions known as fintech law. So, a lot of these providers are realizing, look, we need to get the transmission license or whatever the license is that they need in order to be able to transmit properly, right, legally. The platform started operations in Mexico in 2020 within the instant international transactions market. And so now they want to expand even further in Mexico. Here's a quote. In Mexico, we see a lot of this need to make international payments, a bit driven by the growth of freelancers, of which we expect a very large growth of employees, of developers who are Mexican and work for other markets remotely. Said Hutchinson, the platform is already operating in a regulated manner in more than 35 countries where it has licenses for money transmitters, remittances, storage, and issuance of electronic money. It also offers the possibility of carrying out transactions with more than 100 currencies in more than 190 countries. So, again, expanding the opportunities. Notice this to freelancers, right? Many of which are Mexican freelancers, but perhaps working remotely, as they say here, working online. So I think, in terms of this global solution, right? Think of websites like Fiverr even, where you can hire somebody to do remote work and they could be anywhere in the world. Think of how companies like that have to pay these freelancers. If I'm paying in US dollars or euros or Great British pounds or whatever, but I'm hiring somebody in India or Singapore or wherever, they have to make that conversion work, right? My dollars need to be converted to the local currency. And so, with this type of technology, that makes it very, very easy. And think of how many companies exist out there where that, connecting freelancers around the world or connecting, whatever services to people who might not be using the same type of currency, the same type of fiat currency. Think of how prominent that is. Companies like Uber, companies like Fiverr, Amazon, everything. Right? So they need to find a solution. And, these little companies, these smaller companies that are already connected to Ripple are finding that this is, I guess for them, the way to go. So huge news here for Ripple partner Neem as well. We've also got this from Free American Spirit here, guys. That's a big deal for XRP. Check this out. The power of the XRPL in one app. So this is now a brand new application. It's finally here. Our mobile wallet app is out, and we're super excited to share this moment to all the customers and the XRP Ledger community. So this was released a couple of days ago, but we're happy to announce the Gatehub mobile app for Android and iOS. The power of Gatehub and the XRPL is now available on every step. Your favorite XRPL wallet and app has gone mobile. So easy as can be. I believe you can trade on the decentralized exchange here. Mobile wallet is easy to set up and easy to use. It allows you to access the decentralized XRPL network with instant and cheap payments over blockchain and trading on the XRPL DEX. Never worry about security. It's already got huge security features, multiple security features here. AES encryption, two-factor authentication, push notifications, anti-phishing protection, right? Everything that we need now, in terms of making sure our cryptocurrency is secure. Track as much as you want. With our analytics tool, you're able to track your account net worth, analyze your transaction flows, and manage your asset distribution, extra protection, and much, much more. So guys, again, I will link this in the description if you are interested in downloading the brand new GitHub XRPL related app. So I wanted to thank Free American Spirit for pointing that out. Okay, Mr. Schwartz, got to bring this to your attention from Clown Snipers X here on Twitter. David, would you please address my 10 things the XRP community needs to learn at your earliest convenience? This is for clarity in this space. I have nothing for sale and nothing for sale and ask nothing from anyone other than knowledge. So we've seen these lists before, 10 things, because there are some, there are rumors that sometimes float around in the XRP community, and we have to kind of get down to the bottom of what is fact and what is not. A perfect example from this week was the BlackRock iShares XRP ETF, right? We had to debunk that. And so here are just some things that, somebody in the XRP community came up with. Swift does not use XRP. R3 does not use XRP. R3 does not use the XRP ledger. The XRP ETF is fake. Okay, we've come to that conclusion here. There are 0 CBDCs on the XRP ledger. FedNow does not use XRP. FedNow does not use the XRPL. XRPL needs more builders, less shillers. Riddlers have wrecked some people. Influencers have caused harm. I don't necessarily agree with all of these. I mean, some influencers maybe have caused some harm, and I don't know, maybe some people have taken riddles, I don't know, maybe to the extreme. What David Schwartz mentions here was truly shocking, though. To my knowledge, all of these things are essentially true. There are some small exceptions, such as this one. Now, remember, guys, We were talking about R3 ditching XRP and the XRPL, but it looks as though David Schwartz has some new information for us here. Shaping the future of regulated markets, he posted the R3 post from December of 2018. R3 launches Universal Settler application to facilitate global payments on Corda. XRP, the first settlement mechanism. Now, again, an older article, but David Schwartz is posting this basically 19 hours ago, so he's saying, no, this is still true. Even though we had some people in the XRP community, including influencers, saying, no, this is not true. This is old news. This is garbage that's being rehashed. This is bad. This is, this is, right? This is why, guys, you got to keep on top of these things. And this is why I bring to you guys the latest. So R3, the world's leading developer of enterprise blockchain solutions for business today, launched the new Corda settler. And so they're saying payments, traditional blockchain-based XRP is the first cryptocurrency to be supported by the settler, bringing the Corda and XRP ecosystems into closer alignment. And David Schwartz, as of 19 hours ago, says, nope, small exceptions, including Corda settler. Even when you Google R3, how many XRP, this one courtesy of Ian Binns here, the company bought 1.04 billion XRP tokens in 2019 as part of a settlement. So that was because of their settlement. They were also in court with Ripple. R3, whose largest shareholder is SBI Group, leads the development of Corda, a blockchain platform dedicated to business transactions. Now note that too, R3, whose largest shareholder is SBI Group. The reason I say that is because, check this out, from Cooper Dog Dad here on Twitter, also bringing up that same phrase here, SBI Holdings, okay? So when you take a look at this, America's oldest bank, BNY Mellon, will hold that crypto now. We know BNY Mellon is very cozy with Ripple, but check this out, guys. Tim Keeney, okay? He's a retired vice chairman of BNY Mellon. He was also on the board at PolySign, including David Schwartz and Arthur Brito. Also note too, SBI Group Japan's largest shareholder include the Bank of New York Mellon. So BNY Mellon, building the future of digital assets. We know PolySign is connected to that. And Yoshitaka Kitao at some point in 2020 did say what's important for SBI is merging R3 and Ripple and making sure that XRP is practically used. So guys, are we on a different track now? Are we getting new information? Did David Schwartz just let us in on a little secret? Is R3 continuing to use XRP? I don't know. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.